Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2, and today we will be taking care of a featured contract, namely in this case the Miami contract, and this one entails, as you can see, not much in the way of a briefing, pretty much the standard issued briefing that you would get, but we have two targets for this challenge. And here they are, Rena Brownlow and John Spencer, and we have to kill both of them unarmed in a melee kill whilst wearing our suits. So for this one I will be bringing with me a silenced pistol and some coins, and we're going to start at the main event entrance. So, right from the start, off the bat, I have already been through this mission once to recon the area, and I happen to know that my two targets, who are these two people walking towards me right now, only really use this tunnel, and they stand at one end and then they'll go and sit on a bench at the other end. So I decided I'm going to bring some coins. I'm going to set myself a coin trap and lure them one by one behind this wall here at the far end of the tunnel. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to place one coin nicely down that pathway there, one coin just by the entrance near the stairs, and then what I'm going to do now is wait for the two targets to return. They will make their way and sit on a bench for a short time before making their way back towards the tunnel. So there they go on their way to the bench, and they will eventually come back this way. And while they're away, I'm going to place one more coin, our final coin, just visible off of the grass on the pathway. Although I don't think I've really put it out quite far enough, but it should be enough to get the job done. So when our two targets return, one of them will spot that first coin, and they will hopefully go to retrieve it and then spot the second and third coins. And at this point I was thinking that their compadre or their companion would carry on in their normal routine. I was wrong. So the targets have returned, and the gentleman here has spotted the coins, and his lady friend has turned around and wandered off. So we're going to focus on killing this gentleman here, Mr. Spencer I believe it is. So we're going to wait for him to approach the third coin before we crouch down, sneak behind him and render him unconscious and break his neck. So continuing on with the plan, which was to hide his body around the back of the billboard here. Essentially what I was going to do was reset my trap and entrap his lady friend. But as I mentioned, she's wandered off somewhere, so we're going to go and find her. She's over by the seafront at the moment. So this is my first featured contract that I've covered on this channel. And I'm admittedly not too happy with the format as it stands so far, so I may change things up a little bit for our next few contracts. See what works. Maybe even do some live recording or audio recordings whilst I'm actually figuring out the missions. But the young lady has made her way into a secluded area, so we're gonna knock her out. Suffered a punch glitch, but we've achieved the desired effect. We're gonna break her neck, and that is both our targets taken care of. So all we have to do now is make our good escape, and I'm going to head for the nearest known exit, which is the entrance to the event here. back under the footpath. So like I said, I'm not convinced that the format that I've used for this particular video is as relevant or as useful as it was for the challenge videos. So I will change things up a little bit, I believe. So once we reach the exit, all we have to do is escape, and that is our first featured contract taken care of, the Miami contract. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.